set. It's go time.
Don Amon here, president and founder of Minuteman Coffee. Want to welcome you to the coffee revolution. We may not be everybody's cup of tea, but we are the coffee for we the people. Come join this coffee revolution, see what all the hype is about, and help us restore the republic.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I see we've got some comments coming up here already. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Today is the 6th of September. Winter's right around the corner. Can you believe it? Hope you guys had a great weekend. I know that Barb and I did. We had a fantastic couple days, and I forgot to mute my phone. Sorry about that. But we are live. I appreciate you guys being here. Had a great weekend. Fantastic couple days, in fact. Our youngest son, Adam, and our granddaughter, Charlie, came to visit for the weekend. We played some games, visited, and even got a golf game in Saturday morning. Barb and I and Charlie and Adam went out to Moses Point golf course here in Moses Lake. Had a great time. Beautiful day. It was cooling down a little bit, so that was nice. So, yeah, wintertime is right around the corner. Time for those Christmas decorations almost, right? So I was going to put up some pictures and video of our weekend, but I ran out of time today to get it all ready, and I'll explain to you here in a minute why. But appreciate you guys jumping on here. If you noticed, I had a little bit different intro, and I'll be using that from now on. So have any of you guys watched the news lately? I mean, I try not to. I can't stand most of the news networks. Usually I watch Tucker Carlson. That's usually the person that I watch, regularly. Even though Tucker Carlson needs to go back and look at one of my videos, because he keeps continually saying that we are a democracy. And we are not a democracy. We're a republic. But anyway, I like Tucker Carlson. I like his coverage. But I try to not watch too much of the news. But you don't have to watch a lot of news, to know that our country is definitely in trouble, right? It's pathetic. I mean, the Biden regime is in full speed ahead on the road to destruction of America. It's pathetic. It seems like we've got a race to see how fast he can make America a third world country. Does it seem like that to you guys, or am I the only one? I know I'm not the only one. He's got what, a 30% approval rating. So 70% of the country doesn't think that he's doing a good job. Probably more than that, if they were honest. Did you see his speech the other day? It was disgusting. Everything is someone else's fault, right? It's Trump's fault, or anybody that wants to put America first, patriotic people like you and me. It was pathetic. He's continuing to be the divider in chief. I mean, I was going to play some of the video, put up some of the pictures that are all over social media about his speech, but I'm not even going to put up a picture or play any of that video of any of it at all. I mean, it was disgusting. The guy's pathetic. So, I mean, according to Biden, people who believe in smaller government, sound money, secure borders, people who support our local police, people who just want to raise their family and run our lives, without government coming in with their heavy hand and getting in our way, we're the problem. But all of those things are what define freedom and the American way, the traditional American way, right? I mean, that's what true individual freedom and liberty is. Being left alone to live your life the way you see fit, as long as you're not harming others, right? But that's not the Democrat socialist way that's being pushed by Biden. And you know what? The truth is, Biden is just a puppet of the globalists who see America as the last country that's standing in their way. There are people fighting. We are fighting, always bringing truth to light. And there are two people that I firmly back and make sure that you're supporting: Matt Larkin and Joe Kent for Congress, you guys. If they're in your area, be sure to volunteer for their campaign. If not, be sure to donate. We need those two in Congress to fight back against this radical agenda of the Biden regime that is, so much in our face every single day. Both of those guys are rock solid, patriotic Americans who will not give in like so many of the others do. So help them out, you guys. I am. Unbelievable. Thank you guys for all the hearts and the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being here. This fight is going to continue. It's, if you look at it with some common sense, and that's kind of the title of this show, right? It's Common Sense with Chief Culp. One of the many things that is causing the decline in America, besides all the other things that are in the news all the time, like our border crisis, the drug crisis, but it's a crime in America, and it's rising everywhere. But it's not just in our country. There was a mass stabbing in Canada over the weekend that left about a dozen people dead. And there was a lot more that are in the hospital in critical condition. That is pathetic. But backing away from that a second, the tragedy, the human tragedy, it's always tragic when people get killed or hurt in any way. But where's the left's call to ban knives? You're not seeing it like you are with firearms. Why is that? Amazing, isn't it? So catch up on the news, seeing that. I wanted to remind all of you that it is up to you. You are responsible for your safety and the safety of your family, you guys. More so now than ever. Calling 911 is not the same thing as being able to protect yourself when you need to, no matter where you are. Imagine if just one of those people being attacked by those sick individuals with knives in Canada had a firearm with them. It would have been over in seconds. It would have been over in seconds. Like we saw in that mall attack in July in Indiana, a good person with a gun was there and took out the bad guy. Think about it. What stops evil? What stops evil? Especially evil people intent on doing harm to others. It's good people with the means to defend themselves and others. So with that in mind, you don't drive your car without car insurance, right? You don't own a home without fire insurance, right? So don't be a victim looking for a crime scene. Carry some criminal insurance in the form of a firearm once you've been trained to use it properly and you feel comfortable with it. There's local gun shops everywhere. Contact them. They can point you in the right direction for some training if you need it. But we have to take responsibility for our own protection, because the left has put law enforcement in this country into shambles. They continually release violent people back into our society. Same way Jay Inslee's been doing for years. Remember back in 2020, he was releasing felons out of state prison before their sentence was up. This is being done on purpose. It's not accidental. Don't be a victim. Be ready. So no matter how bad things get, we keep going, right? We keep fighting. We can never, ever give up. There is hope with a new Congress coming in January. So let's keep fighting the good fight. Let's support the good people that are running. Hopefully they will get enough in there that will have a backbone and stand up to this Biden regime and at the very least put a stop to the socialist bullcrap and secure our border, because it's not being done now. There are so many weak Republicans in Congress, it's not even funny. We need people with backbone. And that's Joe Kent and Matt Larkin. So make sure you guys are supporting them. I've also got some videos going up on my YouTube channel. There's some up there now. You can find it by searching YouTube for Chief Loren Culp. They're true crime stories, that are involving canine and cases that I worked on, as well as other officers. I'm doing interviews. I interviewed a DEA agent the other day that helped us out in Republic. That video's up there. So some of these stories, well, the one that's up there right now, the person that we ended up arresting got 20 years in federal prison. So we talk about how my canine helped save the town of Republic from this guy that was flooding it with heroin and methamphetamine. So get over to my YouTube channel and check that out when you get a chance. But make sure you subscribe, okay? And if you hit the bell, then you'll get notified when I post new videos. And I've got a new one coming this Saturday. I'm going to be posting my interview with one of the 2 police officers who were on a rescue mission of a family being flooded out of their home in January this year in Southwest Washington. And I have never before seen video of the horrific boat crash that had one of these officers life flighted to the hospital, and one who, when he regained consciousness, found himself underwater, upside down in the cold floodwaters of the Chehalis River with a dislocated shoulder. How did he make it out alive and help save his partner and himself? That's what we're going to discuss. We get into the details. That's going to be released this Saturday on my Chief Loren Culp YouTube channel. So be sure that you're subscribed to that. If you are an officer or a retired officer, canine or otherwise, and you have a story to tell, send me an email at bluelineloren@gmail.com. And you guys, if you have a topic that you would like me to do a video on or interview someone about, let me know, either here in the comments, or you can email me as well at bluelineloren@gmail.com. No, not dot. It's bluelineloren@gmail.com. bluelineloren@gmail.com. So shoot me an email. I will read every one of them. So Minuteman Coffee is back as my show sponsor. Be sure to buy your coffee at minutemancoffee.com. That is the only coffee that I drink. It is my freedom juice. You guys have seen me even when I was in a campaign and didn't have sponsors. I always talked about my freedom juice. Well, that's Minuteman Coffee. So a very patriotic company. MinutemanCoffee.com. You guys check it out. They are the sponsors of the show. They help me make this show. Okay, so I'm going to cut this short tonight. You guys, I had to run to the dentist this afternoon because I bit down on something and chipped a tooth, which is never fun. So I need some aspirin and some relax time. If you have been to the dentist recently or at all, you know what I'm talking about. But I made it back in time to get on here and chat with you guys for a little bit. So don't forget, I'll be putting out that new video this Saturday, Chief Loren Culp on YouTube. Good night, everybody. And don't forget, you guys, God is in charge. We will make it through this. We will. Guaranteed. So keep praying. Good night, you guys. set. It's go time.